How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another episode of the Vampire Diaries. It's episode 19 of season 4. So yeah, only a few more episodes to conclude before we not only jump into season 5 of the Vampire Diaries, but season 1 of the original. So I do expect, obviously, Elijah came back in the last episode, but with Rebecca and Klaus, that will be starting to work, I guess, their way out of the main show and opening a leeway to, you know, their spin-off, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm very excited to see how, obviously, things are going to be in regards to the differences between the Vampire Diaries and the originals, but yeah, we can't focus on about that until, like, probably another month, given the fact that I am doing one episode a week as of recording, of course, until probably mid-July or coming out of July, in regards to the fact that I think the boys will be finishing first over House of the Dragon, so yeah, but yeah, like I said, it was really, really good stuff last episode, especially with the return of Elijah and the whole situation, the whole kerfuffle with the cure. There was that moment where Rebecca thought to have taken the cure, but did not, so it was all a ruse. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this episode. So that said, let's get into this episode of the Vampire Diaries. It's episode 19 of season 4. Let's go.
I was thinking about the last thing I said to you.
Oh.
We did it.
Wake up.
Ja!
How are you here?
Bunny, wake up.
I don't understand.
I mean,
Open your
obviously
eyes.
it's not Jeremy,
Bunny,
but...
open your eyes.
Oh, shit! Oh, okay, well, that's concerning if you could do that in your sleep, and, I'm assuming the fire alarm is not operational.
Get her to flip her humanity switch.
So what are we gonna do? Pull Lexi, bombard her with emotions so one of them sticks?
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, then we
Keep
go to
throwing
plan B.
emotions.
Lock her up, keep her sidelined until you and I figure out a plan C.
Oh, that could work.
And what happens when she gets slammed with every emotion she's...
Wants to reunite with his lost soulmate. You of all lovesick fools should applaud his devotion.
He will open the floodgates for every supernatural being that has ever died.
Including our dear brothers, Cole and Finn. We'll have our family back.
You hated
we'll be
Cole, and you kept
reunited,
him in a
yay.
box for most of his...
Guilty of torture.
I made my decision.
Ouch! Oh, the smirk.
When you're sick and dying, and you beg for
I mean,
my blood,
that's what it means for being
I'll
human.
laugh in
I'm
your
sure
face
she'll account for that.
Tell you to forget me.
I think he's taken that really well.
Today as a human. This day. No vampire privileges. No strength, no compulsion.
So you're
no
gonna
nothing.
have to pretend you're a
You
human.
succeed, you still believe this is what you want.
Not rely on those vampiric instincts.
The cure is yours.
Okay.
You look super hot, by the way. You think?
Shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
Matt and I are gonna have the sexiest date there.
Bonaline.
You know what? I'm sorry that you're having personal issues, but I have a real crisis on my hands. Elena stole my prom dress.
Oh,
I
so
went to pick
that's
it up,
who
and
she
the tailor
stole
said
it
that
from. I
somebody
thought
else
she
already
meant
did.
stole it
And
from
when I asked who,
the shop.
she said
They
she
could
couldn't
have
remember.
multiple.
Hello? The Vervain is out of the town water. Could you please go back into your creepy trophy case of family collectibles and dig me out something of royal caliber?
Oh my god. Oh, this is really like singing to his dead heart.
I'm gonna get a seizure if I keep staring at these screens.
I think we're just, I don't know. I think we're making progress.
Boyfriend now, are you?
What are you doing? Trying to stir some feelings in me? Ironic, since you, my sire, are the one who had me turn them off.
Yeah, well, hindsight's almost a bigger bitch than you.
Oh,
You're
for
nothing to me, Damon.
Really?
Oh,
Who tell you in
jeez!
love with me?
Spare me, Matt. If you had the choice, you would have turned your emotions off the second that Vicky died. Hey. You shut
Okay,
it off
not
because all
called
you could
for.
feel were the horrible things happening to you. We still have friends who love you. I thought you were gonna bring Jeremy back, but it turned out you were just a brainwashed crazy.
Oh, I can see what she's doing. She's really playing snappy. Oh. No, come on, stop it. Stop it.
Is this real?
This is Silas.
Does it matter?
This is wrong.
Do you think that I would make a good human?
But just like, oh.
I think that good is a hard word to live up to. And I've never seen you do anything remotely good. Does your heart really refuse to remember?
I love what Stefan's doing. He's not like giving up completely. It's just little nudges. Like this. Okay, Wanda. Okay, Wanda Maximoff.
Trapped us with a werewolf. Yes, so? So you're not a good person. You're not gonna win this cure by being yourself. So just stand there and refrain from talking, okay?
You know, it just really
You and me.
throws me off with how amazing this acting is. At the same time, I hate it just because, you know, you don't want to see the side from Elena, but it's so intoxicating.
Good. You have the power to do the spell now.
Oh my god.
Have you just realized?
You're Silas.
No shit!
Get away from me.
Didn't even need Sherlock Holmes to figure this one
I
out.
don't need you. Not like this.
He's gonna have to try harder.
Where did you get that?
Oh shit.
Our baby sister. Once she's human, it'll make no difference to her whatsoever.
Bear your beloved Katerina. Or have you figured out you're simply another fly in her web?
You will spare her because I am asking you to spare her. As your family, as your only living brother.
Oh,
I ask
damn!
that you provide me with this opportunity to.
And as your only living brother, I will make it my cause that you never know a moment of happiness.
You're just driving a wedge further in this fractured
such a
family.
Opinion's so important to you.
Because you're everything that I want to be. You're loyal, honest,
Oh!
kind.
Oh,
People root for you to
man!
succeed. Elena even died for you.
I'm a busboy, Rebecca. Okay, it's not like I'm out saving the world.
And it's awful. This is not how I wanted to remember this night.
Oh, Damon.
Thank you.
I mean, that's it though. Like, this is just underwhelming for Carrie.
How do we look out for a guy that can appear as anyone?
All right, your prom king and
That is a
queen
good question.
are Matt Donovan and Bonnie Bennett.
Okay? Okay?
So if you can't kill Silas, kill his witch.
That was your best.
I can't kill anyone. I'm supposed to be human.
You're lining your best friend up for bait.
But I can.
I mean, not that she gives a shit, but
Can't get in. Matt owns this place now. He had to invite me inside.
But if Class finds out...
He won't.
is this
You didn't
actually
really think I was
Tyler?
gonna miss prom, did you?
Hey!
Here.
It's a one-night stand that was probably the result of the sire bond.
Okay. Oh!
Your mind is a very dark and riveting place, David.
Oh shit!
Silas, where's my brother? You said
You
It's in
dick!
the woods.
Brought the. Oh no.
What's going on? Remember when I told you to make Rebecca prom queen?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You and I won't get to be human.
How is this even a choice right now? You want to be human? Prove it.
Yeah!
Be
Saving
good. Do the
April!
right thing and save her
This is
life.
a matter of good! She's gonna have to forgo. Sheesh. What's this thing? Oh my! Come on, Elena! What the fuck? Oh no!
Damn it, Bonnie.
But she might be losing control.
Please.
Ooh. Plan B it is.
Plan B.
There you go, Plan B it is. But I did feel like that was genuine. I mean, obviously she's going to be writhing in pain, but I felt like she was... there was more to it.
No. No. You are.
You at home?
You're a dick, Klaus.
How did our Cinderella fare?
I
Ah.
won't lie, they were complicated into a pumpkin. Thank you, Nigel.
He already knows, doesn't he? Oh, Klaus is calling him, isn't he? No! No!
Rebecca?
Elijah, do not take your eyes off that cure.
God damn
I think it
it!
might be a little late for that.
Oh my god! I can't believe it!
Interest of giving Caroline the night of her dreams. I'm going to allow you 5 seconds before I rip your heart out of your chest. 5.
Run, Ty.
3.
It's gone. That was quick. That was just like...
Led me out in the woods, claiming he saw Silas, and then he staked me.
Oh, see, he's bullshitting now.
How'd he get to you?
Talked about his hair. Figured it had to be you.
Funny.
They're both bullshitting each other. It was all about Elena for both parties.
I've caught wind that there's a witch in New Orleans named Jane Ann Devereaux plotting a move against you. Hunt her down. What she has to say will rattle you so deeply to your core that chasing little old me will be the least of your concerns.
Is this gonna lead to the originals?
It's been a fun 5
We're not gonna see it up. Oh, we only got a snippet! Bullshit! I need a clearer look-see. Alright. Okay, I think we got a clearer look-see. Ish. You know, just see, like, part of his nose, part of his eye. God damn it. They may as well just have... You know what? They may as well just have... I don't know. They may as well just have... not shown us. I don't know. It's a little teaser. It's a little teaser. Oh, that was mental, that episode. Like I said, the whole Guess Who thing for Mystic Falls is going to absolutely piss everyone off. It was certainly doing a number on me because Tyler showed up. I'm thinking, is this Silas? Because he's being a dick. I mean, he like obviously when he showed up as Jeremy, you knew that was Silas. But of course, he had Damon and Stefan played like damn fiddles, and of course, both of them are just lying to each other about what Silas said, posing as them. So. And then, of course, the ultimate move was him posing as Rebecca, and yeah. So, now he's got what he wanted. So it's great. It's just great. I felt like this episode was intense. Definitely incredible stuff. Some really, really wonderful scenes. It's always when it comes to proms and vampire shows you have a banger episode. Although this one didn't really hit you in the emotions, as the other reference I was making did. Maybe I have turned off my emotions. No, in all seriousness though, obviously this episode warranted a bit more sincerity and a bit more tension. Especially in terms of the Guess Who debacle we had in terms of not Elijah, bloody Silas, when it came to him ultimately screwing Elijah over. So, because that's it though, at that moment I was thinking, is Rebecca going to finally just shove the middle finger in Klaus's face and just be on her merry way bullshitting, I guess bullshitting her way to Elijah, because that's it though. I mean, he did make the stipulation about straying away from being a vampire for a day, so and it is a very, like, I would imagine for being a vampire and all of that, it will be very, very difficult. Like, certain bits and pieces, like superheroing, would obviously be a bit of a detriment, so... But, yeah, I mean... I really, really love the fact, though, that we did test the whole humanity situation in terms of... You know, it's not just the fact of resisting those urges of, you know, tapping into your vampiric abilities and all of that, but it's also the matter on what it means to be human, not just in terms of flesh and blood, but also in terms of actions. Because when it came to, obviously, Elena just going to hell on April, there was only one way to save her, and that was Rebecca had to tap into that human, I would say human side, because of course she was trying to find leeways, human ways, should I say, in terms of saving April without having to resort to her abilities. But it was more so, like, with her being able to save April, for Rebecca, it was more so about the you know, the method behind saving April. Like, yeah, it might have, you know, disqualified her from this little test, but it was her acting as a decent person. So, and that's it though. Like, deep down, I think she genuinely wanted to save April, but she was also considering the ramifications on, I can't use my vampire abilities to save April, otherwise I failed my shot of being human. But I think it was the thought that was there, really. I don't know. I think that's the case. I think that was the that is what makes, you know, Rebecca I would say eligible enough to be human, because she went, like, her first port to call was to save April. So she was still tapping into that humanity, even if she was going to use her vampiric abilities to save April, because she was wanting to put April's like the longevity of April's life first. But of course, she was thinking of leeways, like, can we not get a 911, or can we not do this and that? So she was thinking humanely, but of course, she had to tap into those abilities. So, yeah, but. And of course, there was this whole discussion for Rebecca about, would I make a good human? So, and I really, really loved that, you know, whole debacle, because obviously at first Matt is not going to, you know, be pro you know, human Rebecca in regards to the fact that he's been the victim of Rebecca's shenanigans time and time again. So but at the end of the day, this was a huge, huge test, because I'd say even Elijah, and obviously Klaus, but I think Elijah, who has that nobility with him, I think he was like, well, it's not just the fact that you haven't been a human for a long time, but you've lived tenfold the life of a vampire than you have been as a human. Maybe a bit more. So yeah, you know, it's really, really difficult to pinpoint if you would be a good human when you've barely scratched the surface, I would say. Um, and you have to really, really test your who you are right now with these, you know, human urges that you have to act up on. So, yeah. And it was just a very, very interesting situation because yeah, with Rebecca, she's been so adamant on wanting to be human. She wants that human life, she wants that love, she wants children, etc. And you know, there was a large part of me during this episode that really sympathized with Rebecca in terms of her fight for humanity, her need to pass this test. So yeah. um and of course, there are going to be caveats to being human. You're going to age and all of that. And you know, Klaus ripped it in her face about, you know, her being fragile and all of, because you're going to be fragile. But you know, Rebecca's going to account for all that shit. So yeah, but yeah, Elena. You know, it's so funny though, because I was thinking, obviously, Elena is going to want Rebecca to succeed because if she has the cure, then they won't be harping on about, you know, turning her back into human again. So, Elena. But, of course, when it came to April, once she violently slapped her head down on the desk and, you know, bit into her neck, she really put Rebecca in a compromised spot. So, yeah. So, ultimately, Rebecca did good in saving April. But yeah, it didn't matter in the end of the day because bloody Silas. Of course, when Klaus was gloating about the fact, like, I know what you did, I was thinking, oh, he's going to absolutely tell Elijah, so... But he was going to Of course, Klaus would put that onus on Rebecca. So... But again, when we saw Rebecca confront Elijah, I was thinking... Is this her actually saying to screw off to Klaus? In the fact that, you know, I'm not going to do what you say. I'm going to reach for the stars because I want this. And I know you're wanting to gloat about the fact that I failed at it. But you know what? I'm going to say screw you. So, yeah. But no, it was bloody Silas. So, but... yeah, it was really, really amazing stuff. You know, same with the, you know, Klaus stuff. I love that little moment with him and Caroline as well, when obviously Elena stole her dress. And you know, he was beaming with so much energy. But yeah, it was just really, really interesting to see how things came about for Klaus. Even though he wasn't involved with the whole prom situation, there was some really amazing scenes, like with him trading off against Elijah, in, you know, obviously with the dagger in hand. There was a hope he would not go after Catherine, but Klaus be Klaus, so... yeah, and not just that though, but his scene with Tyler, of course, he was going to be there when Tyler was on his merry way, right? But I thought he was, like, I don't know, there was a part of me that was thinking, in terms of Caroline's benefit, he was going to, you know, acknowledge Tyler was there, but he was not going to do anything to show he was the bigger person to Caroline, and, you know, that he would, you know, try to win Caroline back over, but... it's just a little reminder to Tyler that I'm still wanting to rip your heart out, so you better get moving. So, yeah. Though I will say I did think that Tyler was Silas. Just because he's posing as everyone, and it's like, it is kind of like a expanded situation of the whole Catherine Elena bit, where of course early season 2 there was quite the unknown on, like, you know, who was Elena and who was Catherine in this moment. So no, it was kind of giving me vibes of that, to be fair. So yeah, but it's a more expanded point because of the fact that obviously Damon and Stefan were played like damn fiddles when Silas was posing as the other to both parties. And Silas said some shit that has clearly resonated on Stefan, not just Damon, considering Damon also lied. Because I had a feeling like when Stefan made his what did Silas say to you when Stefan made his point? I had a feeling he was lying, and then Damon kind of affirmed it because of the fact that he bullshitted as well. So yeah. But of course, they are both in a complete kerfuffle when it comes to their feelings for Elena. So, and the need to get over shit. So, but when obviously Stefan was trying to feed Elena emotion about reminiscing about their glory days and all of that, it was like a tickle for Elena in terms of those reminiscence. So yeah, all of this episode, it's been a way of trying to get Elena to feel those emotions, but it felt like a breeze for her. Like she felt it, but it wasn't like enough to provoke some emotion into it. Bonnie, on the other hand, when Bonnie was absolutely tearing her a new one, after Elena decided to have a little bit of a snack on her. That was, like, I even said, like, no, when she was pleading, that is not for Bonnie to rescind so she could stop being a nuisance. That is Elena fearing for her bloody life. So, but we call that move fuck around and find out, Elena, because she was absolutely vindictive at the prom to everyone. To Matt, to Bonnie, of course the Salvatore boys. She was taking no prisoners whatsoever, and yeah. So obviously, when Elena decided to go extra to have a stack on her neck, Bonnie wasn't having any of it. And you know what? Again, fuck around, find out. So I will say though, that's it though. I do love Nina's portrayal as this dehumanized Elena, because it's really, really well done, and you can feel the spite coursing through her. It's just well done. Of course, you're just gonna think, damn it, like, can she not? But at the same time, you also don't want her to stop being this spiteful, because it is entertaining, not gonna lie, but there's a part of you that's like, can you not? So it is really, really amazing. So yeah. But yeah, that was it was just really, really great stuff. But yeah, I did like the whole Tyler Caroline reunion. Of course, he was gonna come back, so even if it was momentarily, so, and he might come back because of the fact that Klaus has been whisked away, which obviously that letter from Catherine warning him is setting up for the originals. So, because we're not that far off. Funnily enough, I actually did make a mention about it in regards to the other prom episode of the other vampire show. Like how hey, well, it's coming to the end of the season and we have the prom. Obviously, that one on Buffy was a lot more emotional, I would say, including one iconic moment. I think if you know, you know. But it's so funny because I made, just a general comparison, like, hey, it's a prom. There's prom episodes on a vampire show, they tend to be bangers in reference to Buffy's The Prom. I think that same episode, they were heavily establishing Angel departing for his own spin-off, of course. So I think that was it. I think that, because I think I do distinct, I might be misremembering, but I think I do recall that episode establishing, I think there was a bit of a kerfuffle with Buffy and Angel, and there was a moment where Angel was announcing his departure from Sunnydale, and he would be going to LA to set up the show Angel, and I think that that appeared in the same episode, The Prom. So, and here we are, where Klaus is being told, hey, buddy, your spin-off show needs you, so you better go to New York. And, yeah, so it's funny how that works. Two prom episodes in a vampire show, where one of the characters has been told you gotta naff off to your own show, basically. So, oh man, that is just so funny. But yeah, I am very intrigued to see what's gonna happen with the whole Silas thing. You see, I'm worried that they're gonna do this whole. See, there's a Beauty and the Beast thing that I am getting. There's a Beauty and the Beast vibe because, I mean, yeah, you didn't have a full look-see of what Silas really looks like, but you can make out little bits and details, and there's obviously, not just that though, but Ketia made sure that no woman would fall for him again. But there's like little scarring I could see on his face. And I'm wondering if there's like a huge disfigurement on his face, and they're gonna go for the whole Beauty and the Beast thing. I say that because there has been that indication that Bonnie is a descendant of Ketia. So I'm wondering if they're gonna do that, especially with his ties to Bonnie. So yeah, but yeah, just let us have a bit of a look-see. But yeah, like I said, I did really love the idea of like us wondering who was who and all of that. There was even a moment and where, you know, obviously when Klaus was goading Rebecca, not just about the fact that she lost the game, but also that she has to tell Elijah about how she failed. There was a moment where I was thinking, that's surely Klaus, isn't it? Right? So. And you know what? It could still well be, but I think that was genuine Klaus. So, but again, it keeps you guessing, doesn't it? So, yeah. Because there was a moment where I was thinking, unless Tyler is Silas, just to, you know, be a dick about things. But no, that was actually Tyler, so, yeah. I mean, if nothing gave it away, surely Klaus threatening to absolutely annihilate him was the definitive giveaway, so. No, but this is really neat stuff, so I'm excited. I don't know if this is going to be it for Klaus. I will say if that is it for Klaus in terms of how he's been called away for his own show. I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. I mean, because obviously Rebecca and Elijah are still in Mystic Falls. And I'm assuming they, you know, being part of the originals, they will also be called away. I don't know how it's going to work. We just know that Catherine sent Klaus a letter, and that's clearly establishing things up for the originals, but I'm sure we got to get Rebecca and Elijah there. Maybe even Cole and Finn. Because if the other side does get brought down, then, I mean, that coincides really well for the family to be, you know, fully reunited, yeah? So, who knows? But yeah, solid episode, lovely stuff. Love a good prom on a vampire show, right? Whether it's emotional or whether it's just dramatic. And this episode was the latter. But it was fun to go through. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.